You right say that from your observations, you are not able to tell the identity of who these people were.
You're right.
Would I also be right to say that from your observation, none of these was a woman?
You're right.
Okay, we now get to the house. You are, I think, one of the attributes of a good investigator is you must have good attributes of observation. What was your observation? Was there any sign of, let me make a very direct question, any sign of forceful entry?
There was no sign of forceful entry, but there were signs of constructing.
Constructive entry. Try to throw more light. What do you mean by constructive?
Constructive entry, somebody will break, but you will not realize that he has broken to enter.
Or simply say, they smartly entered. They were not probably allowed. Don't say
What do you mean? Like somebody breaks but you don't realize?
Yes, that's the same.
Smartly entered.
Explain that somebody breaks but you don't realize that.
Okay, somebody will break the door, but for you in mind, you'll think that the door is not broken. So you'll take it as normal, but it is broken.
But if
So-
you don't see it, only you have nothing to show you that it was
If you don't sense, you will not know. And that's why you'll see that when we visited the scene, the complainant did not know that actually his house was broken into.
So smart, say, you just say someone was probably smart enough, he had the master key and open. Or he had the access before. But you can't
No, I
say,
had the master key.
yeah?
I had the master key, not access.
You did what?
I had the master key other than access before.
So that's what you mean by constructive entry.
Exactly.
Or you say you enter where you are not supposed to be entering, probably using just a key, but there is no sign of physical breaking. Like no drilling, no broken glass, no nothing. In the house, I imagine you're on a guided tour by the complainant or the victims, and they tell you what befell them.
We were ready through the small door for the sitting room. We thoroughly observed the door. We asked the complainant to try to lock. It was unlockable.
What do you mean? You couldn't lock.
It couldn't lock. That's the time we realized that when it was broken. Then we further observed also on the balcony there was a glass door. It was also not locking.
balcony, I think, part of the house.
It was part of the house.
Which part?
There's a big door which leads to the balcony.
Yeah, which part of the house?
The sitting room.
Glass, there was nothing to show, suggesting that the glass had been shattered though.
No, the glass was not shattered, but when we observed the lock, which locks that glass door, it was broken.
The lock was broken.
Yeah, the lock was broken.
Okay. I may take you to, from your evidence, you talked about the money. And if I got you right, And am I right to say that same story? The safe door wasn't broken into twice.
The safe door was not broken.
There was also constructive access.
There was no constructive access.
It was
It was opened using its key.
I remember you well on your evidence in chief. You said the complainant, that's PW1, was actually surprised because he was keeping this key safely elsewhere.
Safely in a number of years.
This far we've come. Wouldn't it be right to say that actually this was purely stated an inside job? Someone knew what was happening.
It was not an inside job.
So you want court to believe that this man, whoever he was, came in following the victim, they knew where the key is kept, and opened the safe and removed whatever he had to remove?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Had he visited Mama Fina first or what?
Alright?
Had he visited Mama Fina first?
No.
Hey, how do you go into a home which is not yours? You know where the key is, you bring out the key, open the safe, and sweep.
To take you back in my testimony in chief, there was a constructive breaking at the upper balcony, and a ladder was used to climb over. The door was broken, and if you see the timing, the suspect took a longer time, and that's how it happened. Took a long time to search and got the key wherever it was hidden, accessed it, and opened the safe.
So that is what you're
And that's why
saying.
you'll find that the room was messed at that time, scattered with paper all over.
Because he was looking for the key. Yeah? So now, we have it on good record. You also stated the same, that the victim, I'm talking of the man, actually suspected his wife have had a hand in this.
Exactly.
Together with a brother, a one Stephen.
Exactly.
Extending it even to the maid, one of the maids.
Yes. Exactly.
And they also have it on good record that of all people who were in this house, it's only the wife who had a scratch, what was it? A skin, the skin was peeling off. Do you remember something like that? Did you observe that?
Yes.
About the ladder. You talked about money which was in the safe. Did you ever think of picking fingerprints from any of these items?
Yes.
To the best of your recollection, what were the findings of those fingerprints, if they were subjected to any analysis? The ladder, both. I'm talking of both, my lord. The ladder and the safe.
Scientifically, the ladder is rough. You can't get your fingerprints on it. The safe is also rough. You can't get any fingerprints on it. But there were scattered papers.
What do you mean the safe being rough? It is made
Rough,
of.
you can't get fingerprints on it.
It is rough.
Yeah.
What do you mean it being rough?
Even if you touched it, you can't leave your marks there. That's
So
why
it makes it rough.
Yes, you can't leave marks there.
Which safe is that? Made in what?
You cannot leave a mark on a slippery ground or a slippery contact.
Something metallic. Like this.
Exactly.
But I thought safes are made of metal.
No, that one is smooth and not rough. But the safe is rough. You can't.
Did you take a picture of this safe, by the way?
Yeah, that was the job of the support. Pardon? Yeah, they were taken by the support. So that they can fume and get some fingerprints from them.
And what of other areas? The doors which you are saying were constructively broken into, the wall where this TV was, which was picked,
Yeah, we did all that. The
and
support
fingerprints
did all
were
that.
taken.
Yes, they were taken. And where the TV also was, fingerprints were taken.
And their findings? Did you get to know what the findings were?
Yeah, according to the SOCO, what is submitted, at least he succeeded in one of the envelopes in getting the fingerprints. Which pointed at A1.